I like to say habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So this 1% change that you're talking about, it's kind of like...
There comes a point in everyone's life when you realize that feeling constantly tired, distracted, or uninspired is not normal. It is a signal. Your body and mind are asking for change, but in a world overloaded with advice, it can feel impossible to know where to start. You are told to try a new diet one week and a productivity hack the next. It becomes noise, overwhelming, confusing, and exhausting. The truth is, you do not need 100 new habits to change your life. You just need the right 10. These are the habits that quietly rewire your body, strengthen your mind, and shape a more meaningful life. They are not trends. They are timeless foundations for better health, sharper focus, and deeper happiness. So, here they are. The only 10 healthy habits you truly need to change your life. 1. Wake up with purpose, not panic. The way you wake up shapes everything that follows. Most people start their day in panic mode, grabbing their phone, scrolling through messages, and rushing through the morning. Without realizing it, you teach your brain that chaos is normal. Instead, wake up with intention. Before reaching for your phone, sit up, breathe deeply, and remind yourself why this day matters. You can say something simple like, "Today, I choose calm. I choose control. I choose growth." This 1 minute of awareness resets your nervous system. Your brain shifts from stress to focus. You begin your day leading your mind, not chasing it. You do not need a perfect morning routine. You just need to start your day grounded in purpose rather than reaction. 2. Move your body every single day. Movement is not punishment. It is the language of life. Your body is built to move, stretch, lift, and walk. When you sit too long, your energy stagnates. Your posture collapses, and your emotions follow. You do not have to spend hours in the gym. You simply have to move consistently. Walk for 20 minutes. Do 10 minutes of stretching. Play a sport. Dance to your favorite song. Movement is less about burning calories and more about waking up your energy. Within a week, you will feel lighter and more alert. Within a month, you will begin to carry yourself differently, more confident, more alive. Movement is medicine. The key is consistency, not intensity. 3. Eat real food, not processed. Energy traps. Your body is made of the food you eat, literally. Every cell, hormone, and muscle fiber comes from the nutrients you provide. Yet modern diets are filled with processed food that numbs your energy and hijacks your hunger signals. The goal is simple: eat real food. Fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Avoid what comes in shiny packages with unpronounceable ingredients. Real food gives real energy. It keeps your mind clear and your body strong. You do not need to count calories or follow strict rules. Just focus on eating closer to nature and farther from factories. When you eat clean, your body thanks you with vitality, better digestion, and stable moods. 4. Prioritize sleep like your success depends on it, because it does. Sleep is the foundation of recovery, focus, and emotional balance. Yet it is the first thing most people sacrifice. A single night of poor sleep can reduce your focus, elevate stress hormones, and weaken your immune system. But when you sleep well, consistently, your body repairs, your mind resets, and your creativity returns. Set a bedtime routine that signals your brain it is time to slow down. Dim the lights. Put your phone away at least 30 minutes before bed. Stretch lightly or journal your thoughts. Sleep is not a break from productivity, it fuels it. Protect it as you would your most valuable meeting of the day. 5. Drink enough water to stay clear and energetic. Most people walk through life mildly dehydrated and mistake it for fatigue, hunger, or mood swings. Water is not just a drink. It is the vehicle that moves nutrients, cleanses organs, and powers your cells. Start your morning with 1 large glass of water. Keep sipping throughout the day, especially before meals. Hydration affects everything: skin glow, digestion, focus, and even emotional stability. A hydrated brain is a happy brain. You do not need fancy detox drinks or flavored powders, just water, consistently. It is the simplest health upgrade you can make today. 6. Protect your mind from negativity. Your mental diet is just as important as your physical one. Every piece of news, gossip, or negative content you consume leaves an imprint on your emotions. Limit what drains you. Curate what enters your mind. Follow accounts that inspire, not irritate. Listen to things that teach you, not trap you in comparison. If you start your day feeding your mind positivity, your brain begins scanning for good throughout the day. It is how you train optimism, through consistent exposure to light, not darkness. Guard your peace the way you guard your money. What you allow in shapes how you feel. 7. Practice gratitude and reflection daily. Gratitude is not cliché, it is a mental reset. When you focus on what you already have, your brain releases serotonin and dopamine, the same chemicals linked to joy and motivation. Spend just 2 minutes each night reflecting on 3 good things that happened. They can be as small as a good meal, a smile, or finishing a task. This daily reflection trains your brain to find progress instead of problems. You stop feeling like life is happening to you and start feeling like it is happening for you. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary reminders that life is working in your favor. 8. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Your energy is contagious, and so is the energy of those around you. The people you spend time with silently shape your thoughts, habits, and confidence. Be intentional with your circle. Spend more time with those who inspire, challenge, and believe in you. Limit time with those who constantly complain, gossip, or drag you into negativity. If you cannot find supportive people, start by becoming one. Positivity attracts positivity. Relationships are one of the biggest predictors of long-term happiness and health. Invest in them like you would invest in your future. 9. Do one thing deeply every day. Modern life glorifies multitasking, but the truth is multitasking makes you less productive, less focused, and more stressed. Your brain thrives on deep work, the kind where you give your full attention to a single task. Each day, choose one thing that truly matters and give it your best energy. Turn off distractions, silence your phone, focus until it is done. The satisfaction that follows is not just from accomplishment, it is from alignment. You feel the difference between being busy and being effective. Mastery and confidence grow not from doing more, but from doing one thing deeply. 10. Live with purpose, not just routine. You can follow every habit in the world and still feel lost if you lack purpose. Purpose is what gives meaning to your actions. It transforms effort into fulfillment. Purpose does not have to be something grand. It can be showing up for your family, learning a new skill, or helping others in small ways. What matters is that you know why you do what you do. When your days have direction, discipline feels easier. You no longer drag yourself through habits, you live through them. Purpose is the heartbeat behind lasting change. It makes every healthy choice feel like part of a bigger picture. The magic of consistency over intensity. Many people believe transformation happens through intense bursts of motivation. But real change comes through small, repeated actions. Doing a habit once changes nothing. Doing it daily, even imperfectly, changes everything. The magic lies not in perfection but in showing up. Miss a day, that is fine. What matters is you return. The goal is progress, not punishment. Over time, these 10 habits merge into one powerful lifestyle. You no longer have to try to be healthy, it becomes who you are. How these habits work together. These 10 habits are not separate, they are connected. Waking with purpose improves focus for movement and productivity. Movement improves sleep. Sleep sharpens discipline. Good food and hydration fuel mental clarity. Gratitude and purpose keep emotions balanced. Positive relationships sustain motivation. When one habit improves, it lifts the others with it. This is called habit synergy, the power of small choices reinforcing each other until your entire life feels different. And the best part, you can start with any one of them. Why this works? The science of simplicity. Your brain loves simplicity. It hates overload. When you try to change too many things at once, it resists. But when you start with small, meaningful actions, your brain adapts easily. Each habit becomes a signal, a trigger that says, I am someone who takes care of myself. Over time, this builds identity, level change. You no longer force yourself to do healthy things. You naturally choose them because they reflect who you have become. That is why these 10 habits work. They align with your biology, your psychology, and your humanity. 1 week from now, if you start even 3 of these habits today, within a week you will feel a noticeable difference. Your energy will rise, your focus will sharpen, your sleep will improve, and your outlook on life will become more hopeful. You will feel momentum, a quiet confidence that comes from doing something good for yourself every single day. This is not a theory. It is the natural response of a body and mind that are finally getting what they need. You do not need a new life plan. You do not need a strict program. You just need these 10 habits done simply, done consistently. Wake up with purpose, move daily, eat real food, sleep deeply, stay hydrated, guard your mind, practice gratitude, build uplifting connections, focus deeply, live with purpose. That is it. 10 simple pillars that can rebuild your energy, confidence, and peace from the ground up. Because in the end, health is not about perfection, it is about direction. And every small, intentional choice you make today is a step toward the life you truly deserve. Start now, because the habits you live today will build the future you wake up to tomorrow.